was that? Cool, but now I don't have it oriented where I want it. Am I done? I am. And tFaYue wants me to cry some more, so we're playing Evan's Remains. I'm just having some technical difficulties right now. Because I wasn't prepared to play this. Cool. How funny would it be if the game wasn't sad at all? I'd be like, what the heck? Cough up the points for extreme control. Okay, now that I know that we can see the screen, I have chat open here. All right, new game. Evan's Remains saves automatically. Begin game, yes. Let me know how the sound is. I can't see my mixer. Oh, shoot. Guys, I need to change my category. Is this plague? No, I just changed it, Leon. Back to Professor's stream. Ciao, Tommy. So, welcome in, Leon. tFaYue wants me to cry some more. I, like, full-on ugly cried at the end of A Plague Tale. How are you doing? My name is Evan. I'm an uninhabited island in the Pacific. The coordinates are attached to the letter. Send thesis? Well, this seems pretty high-tech. So what? How are you feeling? Did you go to college, Nicola? Why? You know that feeling of dread when you have an exam coming up and you haven't studied? Why wouldn't I have studied? Forget it. You seem like you were the type to stay in studying. Ugh, I feel like I might be sick. I'm right here with you, thesis. You've got this. With me, miles away, safe behind a computer screen? Relax, okay? Everything is gonna be fine. So far so good. What's new? Nothing new. Nothing new. Went for dinner earlier. Alright, I can handle this. That's what I wanted to hear. I'm ready whenever you are. We did a Geno run this morning. Got further than I thought we would. Oh! Yo, this girl jumped really high! Also, this art is heckin' cute. Oh, shoot, I messed up. Okay, simple platforming. I can deal with this. Infinite. I want this not here. Shoot! Uh-oh. Ooh, cool. No! This is fine. Shoot, there's a delay when I'm trying to jump. I need to get used to that. Okay, maybe some platforming skill is required. I have platforming skill. There's just a delay when she jumps that I'm not used to. What do you think? Apparently, I have a knack for solving cryptic ancient puzzles. But seriously, there are some wild gadgets here. What? They're in my way, right? What are you expecting me to do? Swim around? Do you think I just wake up like this? I didn't spend 2 hours on my hair to dunk in the Pacific. I was talking about the Evan thing. If you ask me, I don't think this is the place. You don't? Haven't you thought maybe someone's just pulling our leg? What do you mean? You know, a prank, like maybe he's pulling one over us. Sending us on a wild goose chase so we're even less likely to find him? Did you know it's incredibly difficult to imitate someone's handwriting? It's like a signature. Completely unique. So, no then. Well, there goes my theory. But, just look at this place. What would he be doing here? The place is completely barren. No signs of life. Apparently from 500,000 dragonflies, of course. They're mayflies. Whatever. You've only just gotten started, Thesis. Is that another one of your canned responses? Let me know when you have news. Don't make that face at me, Leon. See? Platforming skills included. Finally! Evan! Evan, do you have any idea how much... sorry. I thought you were someone else. I can barely see in this blazing sunlight. Excuse me. I am looking for a boy. Ahem. Excuse me? Ahem. Ahem. Yeah? My name is, what was it again? Oh yeah, Vanny. A pleasure. I'm looking for a boy named Evan. Have you seen him? Or maybe heard of something? Evan. Evan Goldstein? Never heard of him. I didn't know that was possible. What's so interesting about that notebook? Well, at least someone is having a good time. So if we consider the... Aha, perfect. Hey, I'd really appreciate it if you could... Look, I'd love to help you, but I'm in the middle of something here. So if you'll excuse me... And I'd love to kick you, idiot. I like her sass. I demand an explanation. What are you talking about? You said this was an uninhabited island. Hey, I'm as surprised as you. I thought no one else knew about this place. Thesis, I know as much as you do here. Let's keep trying to get some information from him. If anyone else is here, they've got to be connected. In one way or another. You know what our boy's like? No, I don't. Would you cut that out? Cut what out? Speaking in first person, like you're right here with me. Makes me nervous. Surprise! I'm here with you. I'm the one with my feet in the sand. Fine. Why don't you try to keep getting information from him? Better? 10 points for effort. Over and out. Yeah, bye. Instant noodles, huh? We meet again, my little guilty pleasure. What's going on with the screen right now? Oh, great. I'm gonna say it just once. Move, speak, or try anything stupid and you'll regret it. Hey, hold on. Let me explain. I'm hungry, okay? I haven't eaten since, well... See, I can barely remember. Sit. Hey, come on, man. You believe me, right? Let's all stay calm and, let's not scare the neighbors, okay? Are you deaf? I said sit. And everything was going so well. I heard you, okay. happy. I wasn't going to steal anything if that's what you're worried about. Well, except for your food, clearly. Excuse me for starving to death. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Maybe he's gonna cook him dinner. Something that's not instant noodles. Something innocent like that. I see you're very focused on your notebook. Oh, I get it. You're a traveler and you like to visit the landscapes you visit. Or, I didn't read that right. Probably something along the lines of you like to draw the landscapes you visit. Relax, sis. Breathe. So, can I ask what you're doing here? Can I ask what you're doing here? Well, you can, but I asked you first. You shouldn't be here. I didn't realize I was violating the island's criminal code. It's clearly well enforced. What do you know about this place? I know that as long as I don't find Evan, I won't leave, nor will I stop asking you questions. So, if you could assist in the slightest, it could both stop wasting our time talking in circles. This is an uninhabited island. How strange it seems to me that I've just found someone. I already told you, never heard of him. You may be on the wrong island. Let me see, latitude, right? 28. Oh, what a surprise! You won't believe this. It's the right island. I don't have time to be a host. This kid moves fast. Didn't I go through that same monolith before? Man, what a strange feeling of deja vu. This one's green. What does that mean? Shoot. I need this to disappear. There we go. Can I ask you a favor? Tell me, am I licensed to kill? That hard to crack, huh? Doesn't even begin to describe it. What's his problem? Nicola, I've had enough. I want to go home. I don't think this is the place. Calm down, Thesis. Listen, I think I've got an idea. This better be good. Here's what we'll do. Next time you run into him, I'll whisper to you what you should say. Just repeat after me, okay? We'll get him to crack. He has to know something. Just don't put my foot in my mouth, please. Leave it to me. Oh, and one last thing. Yeah? The monoliths have teleportation technology. Pretty impressive, don't you think? I mean, considering the years they must have. Cool, I guess. Maybe Evan has some connection with this place after all. As ever, you remain keenly observant. Anyway, I'll be waiting for your signal. What? But then how do I reset this? I mean, I have the same result. Interesting. Oh, wait a minute. I see it. Big brain. For the last time. Oh, no, not this time, buddy. Now you're gonna shut your mouth and I'm gonna speak. Got it? I'm investigating something serious, and how do I put this? You're wasting my time. My name is Vanessa, and I'm here on behalf of Upbring Labs. We're looking for someone important. A boy named Evan. Prodigy boy, missing. Maybe you've heard of him. His name has been everywhere these last few years. Actually, and I'm being very honest here, I've never... Shut up, I'm not done yet. A message for help was recently received from an unknown island, which makes you, my friend, a suspect in his disappearance. You follow? Just being here on an uninhabited island means you're involved somehow. If you keep refusing to speak, I will be forced to arrest you. So if you want to keep walking around, writing frantically in that notebook, you'd better start talking? What? What? Talking! You'd better start talking. Okay, I read that right. Benny, right? Would you mind following me? I want you to see something. What is it? Why don't you see for yourself? Okay. Well, that was unexpected. Thanks. Wasn't it easier to knock on the door? Yeah, you know how well that usually goes. Goes fine here. Doesn't mean your neighbors share the philosophy. Did you steal from the neighbors too? Nope, I knocked on their doors. What? I already told you. Begging wasn't working. You can stay. Are you serious? How long? As long as you need to. You'll let a stranger stay in your house? For free. You look like you already have enough problems. May not be the best place, but... Look, from sleeping in the dump to this, it has to be my lucky day. Are the puzzles hard? No, they've been pretty easy so far. I mean, I got stuck for like a split second, but not really. So a city, huh? Well, what's left of it. This way. This looks really modern. The only puzzles I got stuck on were ones that I was overthinking. Oh. It will get harder? Well, I would hope so. This island was once inhabited by a certain civilization, and a legend says a long time ago they created an artifact that mocked death itself, which means eternal life. So that's it? You're looking for immortality? Why does that not surprise me? Kind of cliche dream if you ask me. I never said it was for me. Okay, and what are you writing all the time? I'm translating. Translating? All these monoliths you see along the seashore, every one of them is a word. You mean a hieroglyph? Let me guess, the civilization's language. Exactly. When reading them together, they form a message. And what does it say? That's the trick. I'm not sure. But when I finally decipher it, I will know once and for all the nature and, more importantly, the location of the artifact. The secret to immortality. You're so young. Why do you want to know that? That might be a problem. Sometimes I overthink as well. Interesting story. Where did you hear it? Old tale from my hometown. It's another nearby island, not too far from here. I don't mean to be rude, but Do you really believe in all that? The city in ruins match the legend exactly. It's proof enough, no? Oh, I won't deny that. It's a lot more than what I was expecting to find, and it's hope for me. Why? For your family, I wonder? I guess I should introduce myself. My name is Clover M. Moore. Sorry about the lack of courtesy back there. Till now, I was certain you were just another person searching for the artifact. Can't let anyone find it first. Relax, I couldn't care less about immortality. I'm just glad you didn't turn out to be the jerk I thought you were. If I do find out anything about this Evan guy, I'll let you know. But sorry to say that I haven't seen a single soul apart from us. Yeah, even I doubt he's here. Hey, at least the monoliths are fun. Looks like they make sure their visitors didn't die from boredom anyway. You can always just walk around them. Are you kidding? That's the only interesting thing on this island. Anyway, thanks. Good luck with the whole eternal life thing. Good luck with the lost genius thing. Take care. Edward L. Rick has joined the chat. You find he looks like Ed? So we arrest people, huh? You sounded like a real cop. Veteran of the force, are we? Let's say I'm a jack of all trades. I had to intimidate him a bit for him to spit it out, right? Oh, because he's talking about immortality. Couldn't come up with anything else. I'll give you points for creativity. Anyways, remember to be careful about your name. It's the second most important thing about this situation. And the first? Evan. Guess that was obvious. And what do you think about the boy? Sounds credible, at least for now. Give me an hour and I'll find out about the legend. Meanwhile, don't get too far away from him. Keep trying to get as much information as you can from him. Or are you serious, Nicola? You heard him, he has nothing to do with this. Leave him be. Don't be so easily convinced, Thesis. It's the only thread we have regarding Evan right now. What makes you so sure about that? My sixth sense. You'll need more than that to convince me. Besides, the place looks like it'll have loads of monoliths. Why don't you try to have some fun? I know Evan. Believe me. He's here. It's just a matter of time before he shows up. Thought I was the one who'd find him, not the other way around. Oh, if only you knew him. Things are never simple when he's involved. Legendary Evan, huh? Could he really be here? Fine. You're the boss. I'll continue after a little nap. And by little, I mean big. I'm exhausted. Rest up, Thesis. You know how to reach me if you need anything. Yeah, bye. His mannerisms too? Immortality, notepad writing. Fair. How handy would that be to have a bedroom just like show up out of nowhere while you're on the job? God, what time is it? I feel like I've been hit by a truck. Good morning, Nicola. I said good morning, idiot. Is he sleeping? What? Why isn't this thing working? Huh? My transmitter! Oh no, where is it? You're gonna kill me. Huh? What's this? A butterfly? A dragonfly? A mayfly? Excuse me? You have a pocket dimension? Yeah. What? What the? Clover. Well, the pocket dimension still works. What in the name? You nearly scared me to death. And what in the world is that thing? Hey, Clover. Perfect timing. I was looking for you. Is anybody there? Sorry, first time someone's opened a portal in my face. Why were you looking for me? Something strange just happened and I don't exactly know what to do. And well, you're the only other human being around here. Okay, shoot. First, would you mind coming in? It makes me nervous that you're still out there. Do I have to enter that thing? I'm not experienced in traveling with portals, you know. It's no big deal. Promise me I'll keep each and every one of my atoms. Just get in here already. Ugh. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Fascinating. I've been out of touch with technology, but this is beyond anything I could have imagined. Ugh, too far to go back now, I guess. Is that the sunrise? You've got to be kidding me. Are we on the other side of the world? This is what I get for taking weird jobs. I must have been living under a rock. I've missed out on technology like this. Somebody please save me. Fascinating. Simply fascinating. Benny, just where are we? That's gonna be a very long answer, and we don't have much time. Short answer, Evan's inventions, blah blah blah. So he's the brain behind your crazy portals, huh? You finally get it now? What is he doing on the island? That's what I came to find out. How many times do I have to say it? Sorry, I shouldn't have yelled at you. It's just that I don't know what to do. Well, first you need to calm down. You won't get far with your mind racing. Take a deep breath, exhale, and then tell me what happened. Alright, take a look at what appeared here when I woke up. Also, my transmitter seems to be missing. A mayfly? Any idea who might have done it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. But something tells me it was Evan. I feel like he's taunting me, like he's saying, "Hey, I'm here, come get me." What makes you think that? Well, first, this is a sealed room. You can only get in and out using the portal. Portals are open with the key Upbring gave me. Don't let the name fool you, it's just a little device with a button. But every key has a unique ID. What I'm getting at is that the only person who could open this portal is me. Nobody else should have been able to get in here. Unless you're the creator of the entire portal system. I guess in that circumstance, no key is probably no problem. But I'm just speculating here. And why a drawing? Beats me. Like I said, I think the drawing is just a red herring. He had to leave something to prove he was here. It could have been anything. But I guess a drawing of a mayfly makes it more mysterious. Is that all something he would do? Is that sentence structure correct? According to Nicola's descriptions, I'd say he would. Who's Nicola? Bombarding me with questions doesn't help, you know. I need to know the context in order to help you. Alright, well... 1. Evan has been missing for years, but recently revealed to Upbring that he's on this island. 2. He asked for me to come meet him for some weird reason. Wait. What? Slow down, will you? What the heck is Upbring? It's the second time you've mentioned it. It's a scientific research and development firm. Evan was an important member. Can I go on? Perfect, continue. 3. They sent me to find Evan in constant communication with Nicola from Upbring. 4. I woke up and there's a drawing in the room. 5. The transmitter I was using to talk to Nicola disappeared. Better? The important part is Evan may be here, and my orders are to meet with him. So I guess that's the only thing I've got to worry about, but not knowing exactly what's going on is troubling. What if there's someone else here? What if they want to hurt me? Hi.
Oh, that's good.
I saw you in the window. Magma's trying to scare me. What does Evan have to do with this island? Is everything just part of a big joke of his? And besides all that, why did they send me? Starting to get why you were so desperate. Shouldn't they give you more details if they send you on a mission like that? Sounds like you barely have any idea what's going on. Surprise! I barely have any idea what's going on. Didn't you ask them for the details? I tried, but they didn't seem like the conversational types. Don't forget that the island hides a secret that anyone would want. You think Evan or Upbring may also be looking for this artifact? Just a theory. But it wouldn't be illogical for the island to be a target because of that. Although I can't imagine what kind of motives they might have. When you're not a big corporation, it's hard to think like one. But I guess money is always behind everything. What do you think I should do? Finish the job? Meet with Evan? Easier said than done. Even though I know what I should be doing, Nicola said that sooner or later, Evan will show up. So that's not the major issue. Rather, it's not knowing what I'm going to find on this island along the way. To summarize, you're scared. Shut up. I'm not scared. I'm just insecurity about what may happen. Uh-huh. Are you alright? I'm in the middle of nowhere on an uninhabited island looking for a missing boy. How do you think I feel? I don't think I can do it. Not without Nicola. I mean, you don't have to do it all yourself, you know. Are you feeling generous? Do you have something in mind? I don't know if I'd call it having something in mind per se, but you could just join me in deciphering the message. Because if Evan or whoever is here, it wouldn't be a stretch to assume they're looking for the same thing. It'll only be a matter of time until we cross paths. If the message tells us where the artifact is, it may also tell us where he is. I seem pretty sure that Evan's looking for the same thing. Nah, I just can't come up with anything better. But maybe you'll feel safer if we stick together. You're acting like I'm some damsel in distress. I can take care of myself, you know. Anyways, you're right that it's not unreasonable to assume that Evan's looking for the same thing. But if that's the case, what if he's already found it? I remind you that he's been missing for a long time. I'm talking so much. Thanks for the hydrate. There's a lot of dialogue. But you are right, I have not done this in a while. When's the last time I did a visual novel? Enough to have been able to do virtually anything. I wouldn't worry that much. Why not? I doubt he has this. Eternal is my son, and eternal will become. Oh. Your notebook? This is what's engraved on the monolith so far. So it wasn't my imagination. That monolith did repeat itself. That explains it. And that'll help us because you'd be surprised how difficult it is to get this notebook. Even for a gigantic corporation, I think you may be slightly underestimating their power and influence. You can't get something if you don't know it exists. So the notebook's existence is a secret? You could say that. That's why I'd like to believe that not only am I here on time, but that I've got the upper hand. Anyway, if we're following the same path, I find the artifact, you find Evan. Win-win. What do you gain by helping me? Does it always have to be about gaining something? Well, I guess not. I just want to make it clear, I'm not afraid, and I don't need anyone to take care of me. But given our similar objectives, it makes sense to stick together. Temporarily. Sure? Oh, and you'll walk in front. Whatever you want. I'll wait for you on the island. Wait, I'm coming too. Sure. Don't forget to get changed. Wear your cute little dress with your sun hat. Right. Sealed room. Would you open the portal, please? Oh, that's right. Almost forgot. And, are you going like that? What do you mean? You're in pajamas. Oh, that, of course. People dress right. I'll open the portal, you go out, and I'll catch up to you. Okay. Gosh, she's cute. Is everything ready? I think so. By the way, there's something I can't get out of my mind. Upbring wanted to make certain this island remained hidden. What leads me to a really puzzling question. How did you find it? Courtesy of a friend. He found it, and then gave me the notebook. The island's location is in the notebook. Don't ask me how he got it, though. I haven't the slightest idea. Alright, what's your friend's name? Vincent. Vincent Ball. I see. Why? Just wanted to make sure it wasn't someone from Upbring. I imagine anyone who leaks information ends up regretting it. You're speaking as if they control the entire island. And yet I don't see a single trace of human activity. Who knows? Maybe they have a secret underground base or something. I'm really hoping you're wrong. The artifact is my only hope for her. Oh, that's right. You mentioned you wanted it for someone else. Could you elaborate on that? It's, my little sister. What happened to her? let's say, well, her health, she's not in the best condition. And, she doesn't have much time left. Oh, I'm sorry. I had no idea. Quick, idiot, say something before you ruin it even more. And, what's her name? Thesis. That's my name. That's strange. I thought I heard Thesis. That's what I said. I know, weird name. Yeah, bizarre. Why? Nothing. Don't mind me. What the heck is going on in this place? I am, so sorry to hear that. Don't worry, I'm already here, right? What are the odds that we know two people named Thesis? Something wrong, Vinny? No, it's just, you go ahead. I'll catch up, okay? As you wish. God, what have I gotten myself into? Nikolai, I'd better get news from you soon. People, the way she said people dress, like she's an AI or something. Wait. I want to make sure I'm getting this right. Are you really gonna play against me? And why not? This guy, does he really have no idea? Guess it's time to play a little joke on him. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Let's begin then. Fine. Oh, but first, I just want you to know I'm not very good. Don't be too harsh, okay? Don't worry, I won't. May the best man win. Quite the reveal, huh? What are you up to, Evan? Why would I want to? Oh, I see. Maybe? Ah. Cool. So that's gonna move that over. Oh, whoa! I was not expecting that. But then how do I get... Oh! This makes you jump. Could it be? No, too crazy. Is everything alright? Did I say something wrong back there? Why? Because of the abject horror on your face for the last 10 minutes? No, it's just, you know, trying to digest the whole situation. I understand. What did you say your last name was again? Amor? Well, okay, that's a relief. Why? Just refreshing my memory. Sorry, I'm bad with names. Don't you think it's curious the monolith's mechanisms are still working? A little. Though maybe I'm not surprised since the civilization also apparently figured out eternal life. Maybe their energy source is also unlimited. Now that I think about it, makes a lot of sense for Upbrain to target this place. Immortality, unlimited energy, what else? What can a place like this really be under their control? It's like nobody's here, and it's like nobody's been here in decades. Although my theory about an underground lab would explain it. Hold up, if they discovered eternal life, where's the civilization? Am I having fun yet? The puzzles are okay. What was that? Did you hear that? Yeah. What was it? nothing to worry about? You didn't expect the island to be free of wildlife, did you? I've uncovered questions that I'm trying to answer, but I have no answers. It's a mystery. Thank you. You love leaving me behind, don't you? I figured it was a mystery. I have a feeling they're connected. I don't think she's like... I don't think she's alive. If that makes sense. Oh no! Should I have jumped? Probably. Oh, it was charging. How do you make it charge more? Oh, momentum. Ah, shoot, I messed up. Blast a giant hole in Tiger's wall. Whoa, hammer, hammer. Oh god, I gotta fix that first. How's it going, Hammer? What? 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 I was just saying, why are you blowing a hole in my wall? Also, thank you for confirming you are not a bot. Hammer is good. How is Tiger? Tiger's alright. TV's trying to make me cry some more. Because it's fun, obviously. Clearly. Why am I questioning you? I see. Oh shoot, but... Can I make that jump? No. Hold up. Were those the same distance? It's Hammer we're talking about. Silly me. Oh! Jump off the green thing. Jess, you fool. Ah! I messed up. There we go. Had to get momentum. Okay, so we have a renewing one and a teleporting one. Oh, well, this doesn't work very well now, does it? Oh, wait, hang on. Bop. Bop. Oh, I landed on it. I landed on it by mistake. Should I have landed on it? Oh no. Got it. Kyra, thank you for the hydrate. Another thing I've been thinking about. Clover, would you mind paying attention for 1 second? I'm listening. I can write and do that at the same time. Well, about the civilization and all that, if they were capable of creating eternal life, why is nobody here? That's what I was saying. If they were immortal, they shouldn't have died, which means they should be here, right? So, eternal is my son. Are you listening to me? Yeah, Vinay, you're totally right. I agree. The one who... Perfect. Nope, not listening. Hello? Hey! Something touched me! What happened? The bush. What? Someone came out of the bush and went running past me. And I think he touched me. Where was he? I don't see anyone. Already gone. It was really fast. I swear. Must have just been a monkey or something. I said someone, not something. I know what I saw. It wasn't a monkey. So you were able to see his face? Well, no, not really. It happened before I could react. But I know it was a person. The darkness is playing tricks on you. So you don't believe me? Is it hard now? Nope. I believe that you should calm down, Vinay. Even if it was a person, and even if that person wanted to hurt us, we're two, and he or she is one. So there's no need to be scared. I'm not scared. Fine. Then this arguing is pointless. Maybe they turned into monsters. These scenes are confusing me. I don't know if they're in the past or the future. If he said cake and then touched giraffe, there's just one option left. Still lit. That's it. So, I choose still lit. Alright. That's my spy. You lose. What the? Did I get caught in his... This can't be. I must be dreaming. What just happened? Calm down, Vincent. It was just luck. You got cocky. Next time, I'll crush him. Good game. You know, my first game is always just a warm-up. Now I can really play full strength. Hmm? What? I thought we were only playing once. Who plays Spy Master once? Not that I don't want to, but you know, things to do. Yeah, I get it. Father's duty calls. Huh. I'm barely old enough to enter a bar. She's my sister. If you'll excuse me. They're in the Matrix? Is that why it's all glitchy? I thought it was like a security camera. Maybe it was a security camera? I don't know. I'll find out eventually. Oh, blue ones? What? Hang on. No, that doesn't do anything for me. I need that. I need to get rid of that. Shoot. Haha. It begins. The overthinking begins. How's it going? How's what going? The translations? Oh, I'll read what I have. Okay. Eternal is my son, and eternal will become he who not abandons our sacred ... Why did you stop? That's everything I've got so far. So? So what? What do you think? I think it's too early to make any conclusions. It doesn't sound sensible. The language is elementary, almost confused. That's because it's not only an ancient language, but it's also completely different than ours. Some words are probably going to sound silly. Trying to translate a completely unknown language to English is probably going to sound bad. The meaning remains. I think it means something like, eternal shall be the one who remains on our sacred something. Do we take it literally, or is it some kind of metaphor? I was wondering that too, but it doesn't exactly come with instructions. You know how they used to write millennia ago? Grand language full of symbolism, alliteration, subtle references, wordplay. I must have missed a memo on that one. That kind of language never gets to the point. It seems really pretentious, and it makes me nervous. Well, maybe they wanted to add one more level of difficulty. How so? Obfuscating? Oh, I don't know that word. Obfuscating their writing makes it harder for fools or thieves to uncover the artifact. So, like making it cryptic. Yeah, I guess. That's the context I'm getting. Making a riddle could act as a screening mechanism. Makes sense, I guess. Or maybe they just like being pretentious. Anyway, I think it's best to wait until we have the complete translation. Then we can draw our conclusions. I suppose that works. What can you tell me about these monoliths? Are you solving the puzzles too? I'm not sure if they're necessary for the artifact to take effect, but something tells me it's not a good idea to avoid them. Why not? They had to be built for a reason. Well, at any rate, you shouldn't be solving them. How does that help you find Evan? Yet, I haven't seen you walking around a single one so far. 1, I don't want to get away from the seashore. 2, I don't plan on touching the water. 3, they're pretty fun. It's the best choice. I won't deny that. I'm lying through my teeth here. In reality, there's something about them that intrigues me. I'm not sure what it is, but I feel like solving them is the only way to find out. Anyway. Oh, what's the recycling one do? Restarts the room. Cool. Uh-oh. Oh no, I messed up! That's why the recycle button's here. Oh shoot. I have to get rid of that. They can't be synchronized. But wait. Duh. Oh wait, but now that's down. Shoot. That goes up. I do need that. No, this is coming up to the same result. Aha! Big brain. What a view. I gotta admit, the place is beautiful. It is. It is very beautiful. And there's a recycle button there. Oh, there's a bar here. Uh-oh. Shoot. Interesting. Oh, I see. Oh, shoot. No! I messed up. Cred. Reset the room. Ha! Take that. No! What do you mean a jump wasn't high enough? Oh, I call shenanigans. Shoot. No, I need to reset the room. I need to reset the room. Okay. Gosh. The monoliths, huh? So strange. Should I tell him? I don't know why, but I could swear, but what would they gain? Thinking about all this just raises even more questions. Whatever, not my problem. I came here to do my job, and that's what I intend to do. So I just have access to this. Why would I bring this up? Because I would teleport. jump. God, 16 monoliths and counting, and there are a bunch more ahead of us. I guess it'll be a long night of translations. I imagine we'll stop to rest at some point, right? I don't plan on following you all night. Still too early to stop. How do you know? You didn't even look at your watch. How strange. My watch has stopped. Is it broken? No, Benny, your watch isn't broken. If you can read minds, it's probably time to confess. Not even the worst psychic would waste his abilities on you. You're just too easy to read. Now you're my therapist? No, but it's the same face I made as soon as I looked at my watch after arriving on the island. For some reason, neither watches nor compasses work here. Now that I think about it, if Upring had some secret base somewhere on the island, they could have raised an electromagnetic field big enough to interrupt electronic devices. So that way they could hide the island from satellites and radar. Could that be the case? Hey, I'm sorry, alright? I was just joking. Huh? Are you mad at me? No, I was just thinking about something. Where were we? Oh yeah, my legs are killing me. And I'm hungry. Let's at least sit down for a minute. Please? I can't afford to. I know what you're thinking. You think if you hurry and try to waste as little time as possible, you'll be more efficient and you'll achieve more in less time. But really, fatigue leads to mistakes, which just costs more time. What would usually take you an hour, now it takes you 3. In the long run, you'll lose more time than you think you're saving. Not to mention, you'll need twice the amount of rest to recover again. I understand your determination, and I know your little sister can't wait, but you'll only reach your maximum potential if you rest properly, without overexerting yourself. You'll feel better and your body will thank you. Believe me. You sound like you're trying to sell me something. I know what I'm saying. College teaches you these kinds of things the hard way. You win, Vinay. Yay. I'll go with Preno. Impressive. You hit the nail on the head. What were you expecting? What are you up to, Clover? You'd never make that move. Hey, Clover. Have you ever bet? On Spymaster? Never. Does the idea sound interesting? Not really. You could make money. I've done it. Not to be rude here, but your appearance doesn't exactly scream financial advice. You know what they say about appearances. I like the game, but I don't think it's worth taking too seriously. Why not? You're not bad. I don't know. Spymaster's always just been a hobby for me. I've got more important things to worry about than gambling. Like what? My family? I see. I love playing. For a few seconds, I just forgot about everything else. It's a brief moment, a momentary trance, in which I become one with the game. I couldn't live without Spymaster. I've achieved a lot thanks to playing it. Pretty much everything I have. Betting? Yep. Because I always win. And yet you come here, raiding my fridge. Are you sure? Bermusha? Your assassin, am I right? Bermesha? Again? No. No, 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 no. How didn't I realize? Are you okay? Yeah. It's just really hot here. What is wrong with me? Why can't I beat him? 'Cause he's a smart cookie. They're having a cute little picnic. How cute. Don't you think... Oh, don't you think? I'd like to agree, but honestly, I didn't pay much attention. I'm telling you, I'm sure it's not my imagination. They're not always getting progressively harder. The difficulty curve is all over the place. I think the strangest thing in all of this is you, Vinay. Huh? Me? Why? Since you arrived here, you haven't stopped talking about Evan, upbringing, or secret bases. And all of a sudden, you start to talk about college. What I'm trying to say is, who are you exactly? Some kind of secret agent? Feels weird when I'm not the one asking questions. Well, although Upbring hired me to come to the island, their motives are completely unknown to me. But you do know Evan, right? That's why they sent you? Never so much spoken a word with the guy. Had you worked with Upbring before then? Never. I give up. I don't get it. Why you? Doesn't it make more sense for them to send, I don't know, a rescue team or something? According to Upbring, it's no use trying to understand Evan. Or at least that was the excuse they used with me. Yes, Evan seemed to know about me without me knowing him. You don't wonder why? I wonder all right, but I have no idea. Is there something special about me? I doubt it. Maybe he just randomly picked someone for whatever he wants to achieve. So he wasn't kidnapped? Did he disappear of his own volition? I already told you, Clover, I don't have the slightest idea. Your guess is as good as mine. When I first arrived, I thought you were here because of him too. For a moment, I thought that whatever he was up to involved multiple people. But I've already discounted that hypothesis. Sounds like you're going to be the guinea pig for some dark experiment. Why would you accept a job like that? Sounds dangerous. Terrifying, anyway. I'm not supposed to say this, but they offered me money. I mean, of course they did. That's how a job works. No, Clover. I mean, they offered me a ton of money. More than I've ever imagined making for my entire life. Something tells me you do have something special after all. At least special for Evan. Or, well, whoever is behind this. You get the idea. What is it? What's so special about me? Ugh. A while ago I thought, trying to answer these questions just seems to raise even more questions. In any case, that's why I accepted. Money trouble? There's no nice way for me to say this. I just love money. I've always loved it. I can't say it without feeling like the scum of the earth. People like to pretend. I don't care about material things. I don't care about money. Everybody wants money. The only difference is I'm happy to admit it. Whether you like to accept it or not, money makes life much, much easier. I like to think that's why I want it. For an easy life. And not just because I'm greedy. I grew up in a family where we lived paycheck to paycheck. Money was also always a sore spot for our parents. They fought constantly. Being offered that amount just to come find Evan seemed too good to be true. But it wasn't. That's why I don't care that much. I don't care what Evan wants. I don't care if he knew me. I don't care what people think. I don't care if my life may be in danger. I don't care if I'm doing the right thing. And if there's money involved, you can count me in. Nothing wrong in admitting what makes you happy. We all have something, as long as you're not hurting anyone. Maybe I'd hurt someone. As long as there's money, maybe I don't care. God, I'm awful. Sitting with the altruist here isn't exactly helping. The contrast makes me feel even worse, you know. Am I an altruist? Add quote. Add quote, I love money, I'm greedy, I'm an opportunist. What the heck, guys? This isn't Pokemon? No, Nerfs. It's not. Pokemon's not on the menu this week. Hi, Narapi, how's it going? New Pokemon games suck. I am personally waiting for some patches. I'm not in a hurry to play it. They cry anyways! Just look at yourself. You're doing this for someone from your family. You decided to help me without asking anything in return. You think they're gonna patch it? Well, I hope so! It's a AAA title. They have to. Come on. They already patched it before release. I heard they patched it like, gosh, I think it was this morning. Glitches are fun. That's how speedrunners keep their jobs. I believe there comes a time when you realize all the things you've been worrying about all these years, they don't actually matter. And you pass the time your whole life willfully ignoring the things that are truly valuable. But that's not what really hurts. What really hurts is that you knew what mattered all along. Deep down, you always knew. You just decided to live your life that way, believing that later there would be a time for everything else. There will be time for your family later. There will be time for your friends later. Right now, you just think about your problems. Eventually, you realize that later is an excuse. It doesn't exist. There is no later because it's already far, far too late. In that moment, you realize why you're put on this planet. And more importantly, you realize the things that are worth living for, the ones you'll remember when you're about to die, the ones that make you happy. Ironic, learning the lesson when there's nothing else you can do. But I guess that's how it works, right? Literally, the only patches they are doing is security measures. Really? Not optimizing the online features that they were saying was happening. Jess gets it, can't speedrun with no glitches. You can speedrun with no glitches. You can. Just makes it a little bit more difficult. I thought I couldn't feel any worse for just wanting money, but hey, congratulations, I feel even worse. Just don't forget those are important to you. I won't. But, you know, this doesn't make sense. You sound like an old man on his deathbed. I don't know how old you are, but you look like you still have 3/4 of your life left. Did I say something wrong? You're completely right, Vinny. Why do I bother worrying? I forgot to thank you. You know, for everything. If I had to be here on my own, I wouldn't have lasted much longer without losing it. I think that's most people. One look at this place, I'm sure most folks would turn around. Don't worry about it. I legit follow multiple channels that update on game news. Trust me, they aren't patching diddly. Dang. Okay, well, one can hope. If they don't, they don't. We should go on, shouldn't we? What happened to your immense tiredness? On second thought, I could probably keep going until midnight. Which would make sense if I knew what time it was. Whatever. This brief rest was enough to keep going. We can stop when we get too tired. I'll clean up then. Why would they? Game is gonna set record sales, of course, because it's Pokemon. Why wouldn't it? So why would they patch it? I don't know, to keep their fan base. But the fan base isn't going anywhere. You think they are passionate game devs over there? No. Whoever's running the show is really crappy. That's what happens when you release a game a year. When you do release a game a year, sadly, or two, technically, because they released Arceus and Scarlet and Violet. Yeah. Till people stop buying games in these conditions, this will continue. Yeah. God, I can't see anything. Is that a tower? Fascinating. Okay. What happens if I do this? Not high enough. Oh, hold up. How do I get that down? Overthinking things. Shoot. No! messed up! Shoot. Dang. But then how do you keep your momentum? Huh. Wait, hang on. Oh, there's no reset button. Where did the green one start? Was it up all along? There we go. Hello? Hey, I know I must be boring you with my theories, but listen to this. I think Upring does have a base somewhere on the island, or they did at some point at least. The tech here is certainly unique enough to pique their interest, and Evan being here makes that all the more evident. Here's what I think happened. Upring discovered the island and became interested in it a long time ago. So, first they undertook to hide it from the rest of the world. They raised an electronic magnetic interference field to hide the island from radar and satellite images, which until today seem to be working just fine. That would also explain our malfunctioning watches. Also, I came up with another thought. Despite their efforts, Upring was never able to discover the island's secrets. Neither how the energy works nor how to find the artifact. Why, you may ask? I believe, because of your notebook, Clover, it's the last piece of the puzzle. I was thinking about what you said before, and I think you got it right. This civilization wasn't going to leave riches and treasures for just anyone to find. That's why they created the notebook. In any case, time passed and Upring's attention drifted away from the island, although of course they never stopped guarding it. This is when Evan comes in. At some point, they entrusted him with a task they couldn't achieve, and, well, that's what I've got so far. Still don't know where I fit in. What do you think? That's not Clover. Spoiler. I don't think that's Clover. What's wrong with him now? It's not him. You didn't hear scritchy, scritchy, scritchy sounds. Can't reach that. No. Try that again. Shoot. Reset. Oh no, now I can't reach the other one. Oh, now I can't reach any of them. Dang it. There we go. Nicola, where are you? Why am I not getting news from anybody? Because you lost your transmitter, girl. What puzzle were you stuck at the longest, tFaYue? Loving the music? It's good. I agree. Later, I think, I took so long. I got an you got an achievement for it. That's amazing. Oh, what do these ones do? Nothing. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yes. Oh, that was cool. I'll let you know if you recognize it. Okay. Everything okay? Oh, I'm sorry. I just noticed you were there. The scenery here is so gorgeous, you know. Sometimes I lose myself for hours just looking at it. Don't you think this world is too beautiful for us? Huh? It's not Clover. Who are you? Soon our time to talk will come, Desus. Evan? Hey! Damn it, I wasn't able to see his face. How did he know? Could it be Evan? No, that voice? I've heard it somewhere else. That voice, I've heard it somewhere else. Back to our game of Spy Master. Ugh. God, why is it still going so slowly? 8 p.m. It's almost time. For Christ's sake, why is he taking so long? God, finally. Hey, how's it going? Since when is this place so clean? Don't tell me you... Nah, how would I? It was Desus. Of course it was me. Now you have no excuses. We can continue where we left off. I want my rematch. I still have to check on Desus. She already ate, she listened to her song, and now she's sleeping like, well, like a baby. Clover, do you really want to wake her up? I know. You don't need to thank me. Okay, you win. You'll have your rematch. This time, though, I want to propose something. What is it? Nothing special. I just thought we could place a little bet. Is that so? What's on your mind? Since you're so good at this, I'm sure a little bit of risk doesn't scare you, does it? If I win, your house is mine. And you and Desus will have to look for some other place. I don't like that bet. Your face is glorious. Joking, joking, Clover. Now really, what I truly wanted was... Sure, you beat me, it's yours. You're joking, right? You know I have no sense of humor. I have to leave here pretty soon anyway, and honestly, I had no idea what would happen to it once I'm gone. Maybe you showed up at just the right time, Vincent. But I don't get it. Isn't it your house? It is. So, why do you have to leave? And where? Long story. Want the house? It's yours. Of course. Only if you manage to defeat me. Which, of course, it's not gonna happen. You little... But, doesn't sound bad, huh? I like this place. No one knows me around here. I could live in peace. What about me? What if I win? You decide. Whatever you want. I don't have any money, at least right now. But let's just say I have ways of acquiring things. If you want money, I can get it. Just think about it. You know, the funny thing is, what I want most in my life can't be bought. Does something like that really exist? Doesn't matter. Thought of something. I'm all ears. If I win, you leave. And here I thought our friendship was just starting to bloom, Clover. Don't get me wrong, you can visit me anytime you want. What I mean is, if I win, you go back out there, back wherever you came from. See, Vincent, I don't know what kind of fool you take me for, but you don't need to be a genius to realize you're hiding from something. And if I win, I want you to go back and face it. You're a fortune teller all of a sudden? Look, I don't know what you think you know, but whatever. Fine. You win. I'll get out of here. You gotta be I've gotta be the best. I've gotta be better than him. I let my guard down last time. This will be different. Surprisingly bright for nighttime. Sort of too bright, I'd say. Also, is it hotter than usual? The landscape changed so dramatically. Okay, what do we have? How do I make my jump high enough? Oh, I see. Cool. Water. Could it be a water treatment plant? Just what was this place? There are way too many buttons here. I'm gonna stop landing on that. Oh, shoot, I can't get down. I can't crouch? Interesting. Okay. I gotta get rid of that. Whoa, wait. I messed up. There we go. Shoot, I'm at this. I have the same problem I had before. Let's turn this one. One, two. And that gets rid of that. Bop, bop. Oh, that synchronizes them all again. Interesting. Arg. I have to get rid of that. Shoot! What if I just walk? No jumping. Aha! Haha. Any sign of the missing one? Bunny? Haven't got your tongue? Oh, I'm sorry. Everything in order? You look like you've seen a ghost. Considering how things are going, that would be par for the course. Just checking here, but you didn't just play a joke on me, did you? What are you talking about? Nah, he's too straight-laced. Clover, I think I was right. About what? We're not alone. Did you see someone? Could they be listening to us? I better be careful about what I say. We should get to a safe place first. You know what? Never mind. Just my imagination. Lack of sleep does these things to you. Uh-huh. Hey, I'm kind of getting tired here. Maybe we could call it a night? What's wrong, Vinay? Sure, wouldn't hurt. 2 monoliths more and we get some rest. What do you think? What? Just 2, not a single one more. Roger. Clover, wait. Yes? Do you think it's possible to use water as an energy source? I'm the least technological person I know, but I don't think so. What do you think this place was? Hard to guess. Does look like a water treatment plant, that's for sure. Vinay, I am the least suitable person for this kind of question. You see someone else around here? Why don't you ask Evan when you find him? How funny. Okay, I checked my VOD. The hardest puzzle for me took 20 minutes. Oh my god. Okay, there's a reset button. Dot dot dot. Ah, shoot! Oh wait, this is fine. It was this one right here. Still beat the game under 3 hours, just to emphasize, it's a short game. Okay. No! Shoot. I needed that. Oh, no, I needed that jump. Enjoy! Thank you. I have an idea. I just need to execute it. Wait, why did that one disappear? Oh shoot, that's the one that I needed. How did I do that the first time? Shoot. Let's restart the room. Reset the room! I need to reset the room. Okay, so this is the blue one. So it just has the teleport. You're starting to see how this room took me 20 minutes, I am. It's a shame I can't see what the green tile looks like. Oh no, I messed up! Shoot! Uh-oh. No! No! Press down to look down? I can move the camera. Okay. Teleport, yes. These need to match. And now it, look down, look down. Yes. Yes! I did it. You learned that on this exact puzzle for the same reason? Thank you. There had to have been a way to change the camera. There was no way to know what the platform you're changing looks like. Took over 10 minutes for me to realize the camera thing. Oh, you didn't even ask yourself about it? Live and learn. So, I think that's enough for today. I think I speak for both of us when I say I could collapse at any second. And maybe the fatigue, you know, started playing tricks on us. I hope you're not making fun of me. Or you're gonna sleep outside. That was my plan to begin with. I never got on an adventure without my I never go on an adventure without my sleeping bag. Whatever then. I gotta go to my fancy teleportation room. You were overthinking. It happens to the best of us. What's the matter? Don't tell me. Feeling some pity for me? You wish. You can sleep on the floor. I'm feeling compassionate today. Lucky me. Are you coming? I don't have all night. A nice wardrobe. Very simple bedroom. No. Time to start packing your stuff, don't you think? This isn't happening. Who is this guy? Why are you so shocked? It's no surprise I beat you for the 100th time. How can he beat me so easily? How have I never heard of him? This guy's the one who truly should have... And why? Why doesn't he care? Are there other people out there better than me? Who don't mind showing it, but they don't care? No. This guy's just a weirdo. Vincent, you've been making strange faces and saying nothing for about 3 minutes here. You're starting to make me uncomfortable. Clover, tell me one thing. Why don't you care? Why don't you care about recognition? I haven't lost at Spy Master in years until today. I hate to admit it, but you're good. Too good. I already told you. Thesis was first. So it's true. He's alone. What happened? Meh, not my problem. Now I've got to worry about finding a new place. I think you have no idea what you could get with your skills. Better place for you and her. Giving her everything she could possibly desire. You wouldn't need to work in that shop every day. I was able to get everything thanks to Spy Master. Imagine what you could achieve. What? Someday you'll understand, Vincent. Understand what? That everything you chase doesn't have any value. Oh, of course, I'm too young to understand your mature philosophy, is that it? Always taking with that air of superiority as if you knew everything. Who do you think you are? Do as you please. Fun has come to an end and I'm getting out of here. Will you honor your bet? Sure, yeah. Not in a million years. I hope so. Ugh. Now what? Did you just pass out? Clover? Hey, what's wrong? Uh-oh. God, I can't get used to the abrupt change of light. What's wrong? I can't find my pillow. I can't believe this is still happening to me, even in a bedroom without anything. Ugh, I must really toss and turn in my sleep. Where the heck is it? Here, take mine. Are you sure? I never use it anyways. Thanks. But first, I've got to go to the bathroom. And what's stopping you? Well, you gotta be kidding me. There's no bathroom in here? Surprisingly, there isn't. Such a genius, Evan, huh? I won't take long. Just to go outside? That's unfortunate. Hello. You! I won't let you get away this time. She just kidnaps this kid. Might be an adult. Ha! Who'd have thought I could catch someone with a portal? Who's afraid now? Where am I? And why is it nighttime here? Keep playing dumb. You're not going anywhere. Because that's it. There's no exit door. Nor a restroom. Oh, really? And, then how do you plan on getting out? Through the portal, duh. The only way out is going back to the island. Oh. What an amazing piece of technology. It is. But you, my little stalker friend, aren't going anywhere. Not until you spill the beans. I don't know. I don't want to ruin your floor. I'm not dreaming, am I? Who's your friend? Clover, allow me to present our monkey. Huh? I didn't think I looked that bad. Jeez. No, I didn't mean that. Oh, so you like how I look then? Ugh. Why am I trying to say it? What I'm trying to say is that someone treated me as some paranoid jitterbug when I said I saw someone, saying it must have just been a monkey. Oh, so we actually were being followed. Who is he? No idea. But he's not going anywhere until we find out. Hey guys, I'm right here. Well then, let's not waste any more time. What's wrong with him? Ignoring me, eh? That seems familiar. If you think you're gonna get away by clamming up in the sky, it makes me feel so high. The bad times pass me by. I think he's listening to music. Or at least he's pretending to. I'm sorry. I get awkward when I'm talking with someone for the first time. I'm not good with girls. Actually, my headphones don't work, but I always carry them to deal with awkward situations. Like this one. People usually think I'm listening to something and leave me alone. It works pretty well, you know. Sure, absolutely. The blanket disappeared. It's time to stop the act, don't you think? I'm only gonna ask this once. Have you been following us? Just do it. You were about to give me a wet willy, right? What? A wet willy. You spit on your finger and stick it in my ear, you know, when they're picking on me? My friends always do that. What kind of friends are those? Why would I do something like that? Oh, I don't know, because I'm very teasable, I guess. At least that's what my friends always say. Someone needs new friends. I'm not gonna do that to you. We just want you to tell us who you are and what you're doing here. Oh, is that all this is about? That's easy. But could you do me a favor first? Me? Sure, what? Would you mind giving me some more space, please? I'm kind of uncomfortable. Oh, sure. Sorry. How's this? Perfect. Well then, the name's Andre Ager. I'm an explorer. Although I prefer the word adventurer. Aren't you too young to be an explorer? Hey, thanks. That's the best compliment someone has ever given me. Other than Mom, of course. It wasn't a compliment. Why the island? Why not? It's a pretty place. It's quiet, and well, nobody teases me here. Finding this island is not particularly easy, you know. How did you know about it? The translator notebook. I was fortunate enough to touch one of the last notebooks with my own two hands. Do you have one of the notebooks? I wish. A friend has one. He let me take a picture of it. More than enough to find the island and translate the monoliths. Oh, the monoliths. They're so rad. To feel your heart beating fast, or pain if that's what it is. I don't know what song you're singing, so I don't know how the chorus goes. Or the melody, rather. Sorry, so I guess you've already deciphered the message then. That must have been what brought you here. Clover? We're in the middle of that, actually. Is that so? I see. I solved it already. That's why I'm going back. What? Easy there, Orange Peel. I'm not taking it with me, if that's what you're afraid of. Well, it'd be pretty hard to do that. But once I learned what it was, I lost interest. I felt there was nothing else for me to explore here. Honestly, I thought this place would offer something a little bit more interesting. What do you mean? Oh, I don't know. It's just it wasn't what I was expecting. Why? The artifact. What is it? Did you really do all this work just to have me ruin the surprise? Well, if it's not what you expected, he wants to know if it's not what he expected. What I'm trying to say is, you should figure that out for yourself. But is it, is it real? As real as you and me? So you weren't following us? What would I gain by doing that? Why did you run away from me at the valley? Haven't you noticed how difficult it is for me to deal with people? I was doing everything I could not to cross paths with you. But you mentioned something about our time to talk coming. Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe you ran into someone else. that have been the case? Was someone else there? No. You're not fooling anyone, Andre. So, when you're trying to leave but you're struggling to come up with a compelling excuse, can I leave now? Vinny? I suppose. I guess it was just a misunderstanding, although I'm not so sure about that myself. But what can I do? Can't prove he's lying. We're sorry. Don't worry about it. You two have been kinder to me than anyone else I've run into. Other than Mom, of course. Oh, actually, Andre, one last thing before you leave. Sure. We're looking for someone named Evan Goldstein. Does that sound familiar? Evan Goldstein. Oh, yeah. Do you know him? Yeah, I mean, everyone knows him, right? But if you mean, do I know him personally? I'm afraid I don't. I guess it was too good to be true. And I haven't seen him around here either. I suppose, though, if I had seen him, I might not have recognized him. Why don't you show him a photo, Vinny? And by the way, that probably would have made our conversations easier to begin with. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hold on, I've got one right here. No, you don't. It's missing. Hey! It's not here. It's not here. I swear I had it. Maybe in the... forget it. It's unlikely you've seen him anyways. He's not someone you'd forget. Okay. We won't keep you any longer. You can go whenever you like. Before I leave, would you be kind enough to share some water? I ran out. And it's a long way back. Sure, take my flask. Whoa! Is everyone around here this nice? Thanks. Glug, glug, glug. What the? This is awful. What the heck do you two drink? What are you talking about? It's just water. And it's horrible. Oh, I get it. You're teasing me, like my friends. I should have guessed. Too good to be true. Hey, no, you've got it all wrong. We're not like that. Here, pass me that. How is it? It's water. Give it here. Here you go. You just threw it on the floor? Oops. I'm really clumsy. I'm so sorry. Don't worry. Are you okay? Yeah, I think my hands were too sweaty. But hey, if you look at it this way, maybe I did you a favor. You can't drink that stuff. It'll make you sick. Anyway, see you later, guys. There's no door. He'll notice. Could you open the door for me, please? Oh, right, yeah. I always forget. Boot him out. How do you get used to this? You don't. Speak for yourself. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you. Bye. Are you sure you'll be fine on your own? Don't worry about me. I'm sturdier than I look. I find that very hard to believe. Take care, okay? You too. Bye, Andre. Well, that was something. Tell me about it. And now I'm out of water to boot. Don't worry. I've still got mine. We'll be okay. Shame about the photo thing. If I'd have asked earlier, you could have gotten a peek. I could have gotten a peek at Evan. Now I'm curious. Oh, the photo? Don't worry, I didn't lose it. He took it. What? Huh? Remember when I said I felt like someone touched me? You think he took it? I know he took it. And I think I know why. You think the explorer bit and all the awkwardness was just an act? Worst I've seen in years. So he was following us then? Why? Who is he really? So? Don't leave me hanging here, Vinny. That guy, Vincent, you mentioned? The one who gave you the notebook? What about him? Describe him to me. Tall, dark skin, slim, younger than he looks. Let me guess. Single pink eye? How did you... Vinny, you're creeping me out here. Bingo. I don't know how or why, but it seems you were friends with Evan without even realizing it. I knew you two were connected in one way or another. Andre took the photo of Evan to keep me from showing it to you. That way, he wouldn't realize you already knew Evan all this time. The real question, though, is why go through that trouble? Evan? Why didn't he tell me? No, it's not possible. I saw his ID. His full name was Vincent Ball. Curious. Vinay, you already know what's going on here? Not entirely, but I'm starting to put it together. What do you have to do with all this? If I could only tell him, why don't they... It doesn't make any sense. We have a lot to talk about, Clover. Specifically, I'm very interested in how you met Vincent. Vinay, I realize that finding Evan is important to you, but the clock is really ticking on Desus, and with Andre already figuring out the artifact. I know, don't worry. My questions can wait. Your sister is running out of time. We've got an artifact to find, and I'm sure you'll be the one to find it. We'll have time to talk about it later. Thanks, Vinay. Go ahead. I'll catch you after I get dressed. And I still haven't been able to use the restroom. Okay. Am I still sad? No, I'm not sad anymore. I'm ready to be sad again. Vinay, or Desus' sassiness is helping. See? But will I be sad again is the real question. Didn't think revealing the details to me was important, huh? One foot in the grave, playing Spy Master like nothing's the matter. Though I suppose that explains a lot of things. Huh. Care to let me in on the joke? Sorry, just that you're weird, Clover. Day after day, get up, make the bed, breakfast for all of us, go to work, come back, clean, day in and day out, knowing what awaits you. Doesn't make any sense, but still you do it. Every day. Why? I can tell you why. Because tomorrow is not real, Vincent. The only real thing is what's happening right here, right now. My father used to say, investing in happiness tomorrow yields sadness today. The only moment that exists is now. And today, more than ever, I understand that sentiment. I think one day you'll get it too. Let's hope I do. Anyway, Clover, I guess there's no use in saying, get well soon, so I guess I'll just say good luck. Don't worry, I enjoyed making you eat crow playing Spy Master. Yeah, it was fun. Thanks for everything. If you ever need anything, you only have to ask, but if I don't hear from you, I guess this is our last goodbye. Just worry about fulfilling your end of the bet. That'll be more than enough. In that case, if you'll excuse me, I'll go serve my sentence. A bet's a bet. Good luck. I'm definitely gonna need it. Bye, Clover. The sadness is semi-implied. I'm assuming there is a lot of assumptions and symbolisms. Sad, yes. Will you be as sad is the real question, assuming you can understand it. We'll see. We'll find out. Hey. Yeah? Take care, okay? Question is, who's dying? You too. Who's dying or who's already dead? What's real? Did time stop because it's an afterlife? Ooh, vegan flowers. Evan, I don't know why you brought us here. I still don't know what you're planning, but I won't let Clover be part of it. Whoa, there's a lot of colors here. I need that there. Hold up, something changed that shouldn't have changed. Oh, that moves there. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yes? I messed up. Shoot, I had it right. No! Ugh. Put that up again. Is that right, though? Hang on. Nothing or a jump. I want it to be a jump. Oh, this other one changes it too. The blue one changed it too. What the hey? Got it. That was a semi-accident. How's the translation coming along? Hello? I'm getting very, very close. So isn't that a good thing? I don't like where this is going. Oh no. Okay. Oh no, but how do I get back up? Shoot. Oh, I could have made that. Okay. Or not. Hmm. Oh no. I'm lost. Oh, wait. It is midnight, yes. Shoot, that doesn't solve my problem. I need sleep. I want to know more about the story. Oh, I mean, the VOD will always be there. I feel like I'm gonna be stuck here for a bit. Heck. Howdy, Dad. You know, it'd be nice if you could wall jump. Oh, wow, that is not very loud. I hear it. It's just not loud. It wasn't a true rumbling. I kind of heard it. Rumbling, rumbling, started rumbling. Oh my gosh. Those have to be up. The other one has to be down, but like... How? Hang on. I have an idea. That wasn't the idea. Shoot! That's not the idea either. That Allen key shaped one is linked with the one I need to change the shape. Or, oh. Take up your on your offer and follow up with your VOD. I'm gonna be stuck here for a bit, Leon. Good night. Ah! I did it! I did it wrong! No! No! Oh, I got it. I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. Pink ones? Oh, great. Oops. $37.6, almost halfway there. Oh my goodness. I need the blue one up there. I also need the purple one up there. Interesting. So the purple one needs to be there. Crud. I can't reset this room. The thing is, by having the purple one there, shoot. Actually, this might be fine. No, this won't be fine. Crud. keep green there, though. That. Wait, I got it. Ah! Bam. Hey, I just want you to know, whatever the artifact turns out to be, I'll be here, okay? You can count on me. Thanks, Vinny. Close to the end? Woo! I need to clear these and get purple across. Shoot, I messed up. Pop. And then get purple across. Haha. There. That was the last one. I've got the full message. What does it say? You know, when I was a little boy, there was this neighbor kid I played with almost every day. We were almost the same age. He was 1 year older than me. Lucas. That was his name. We'd always play in the park in my hometown. First thing every morning, Mom would make breakfast. I'd eat it as fast as I could and head to the park. He was always there waiting for me. Didn't matter how early I got up. Lucas was always first. I remember one time I asked him if he slept there. He always carried his toy plane. I loved that plane. Even though he was a good friend, Dad never let me touch it. And that ticked me off a little. One day, I woke up and after having breakfast as usual, I went to the park. He wasn't there yet. I was happy. I finally managed to beat him to the park. I sat down to wait for him, but hours passed and Lucas never showed up. When I got back home, I learned that they had moved. That night, my father heard me crying in my room and came in really worried. I told him what had happened. I was really sad, but I was a kid, so eventually I started to get over it. One day, my father brought me a box that had come for me in the mail. I was really confused. It was from Lucas. He sent me a letter apologizing for not being able to say goodbye. He told me he'd miss me and wouldn't forget about me. Also in the box was a gift. It was his toy plane. One day I was playing at my dad's house, stumbled upon the box for the plane, realized he made the whole thing up. Obviously, I never said a word, although I never found out how he knew that I liked that plane so much. I never told him that detail, and I wasn't ever able to ask him. Why not? He died from a strange disease a few years later. He always said, if you want to be happy, make your loved ones happy. I was too young to understand. Not long after that, after Dad died, Mom left us. Couldn't get fear of the disease out of her mind, even though it wasn't contagious. Unfortunately, though, it's hereditary, and as it turns out, Thesis and I both inherited the disease. What? You too, Clover? I may have a few weeks left. Then again, I may have a few days before the disease takes its course. Even worse, the disease progresses much more aggressively in women. Thesis, my little sister, sooner or later, the disease will kill her. This legend, this artifact, was my only hope. What does it say, Clover? See for yourself. Eternal is my son, and eternal will become he who not abandons our sacred place, because only on this land the same man is forever, endless, true eternity. Eternal is my son, and eternal will become he who not abandons our sacred place. Because only on this land the same man is forever, endless, true eternity. I think I get it. It's the island. The whole island is the artifact. And from what I can tell, the artifact's power is limited to those standing on it. That is, while we remain here, we'll be immortal. That's why time stopped. What a stupid thing. What's the use of the artifact if I can't take it with me? We can just bring Thesis here. Of course we will. What other choice do I have? But she'll have to live here forever? What kind of life would that be? A prisoner of a deserted island for all eternity. We can find another way. Benny, would you excuse me for a bit? I need some time to be alone. Clover. Beautiful island. But he's right. For her not to be able to leave? I don't know. Clover, why didn't you say anything? If only... Such an intoxicating fragrance, don't you think? Hello? Huh? The flowers. You. Am I interrupting something? No, no. Don't you think they're beautiful? I guess. Who would guess that the nectar is one of the world's most toxic poisons? A drop or two kills an adult in a matter of hours. Funny thing, nature. So gorgeous and so deadly at the same time. From the bottom of my heart, I believe it was made to end us. The divine punishment for destroying our home. Why are you here? It's such a shame, isn't it? Clover's situation. What if I told you there's actually something we can do? That voice again. It was you. Upbring isn't behind this, is it? You were the one who contacted me. Wasn't it fun, though? Playing detective? CD says, I've always felt an inexplicable obsession with mysteries. Detective stories, questions without answers. There is something so seductive in them. In real life, however, they're always so dull. They're never like in video games or a good book. That's why I wanted to really take this to the next level. Make it more interesting, you follow me? I took the liberty of designing all of this such that you could figure it out yourself. That every discovery would have been uncovered by you and only by you. Evan, on the other hand, he wanted to make everything so obvious. He wanted you to know everything from the start. Let's just say that's not how I do things. Where's the fun in that? Where's the emotion? He wouldn't understand. Emotions can be faked. They have to be authentic. They must be lived. I even managed to get someone with the same... You know what? Doesn't matter. What are you talking about? What is going on here? What is this all about? Oh, come on, Thesis. You still don't have a clue? After all the work I've done, you're just going to give up? I thought you were better than that. No one appreciates a good mystery anymore. What's wrong with this maniac? Alright, I'll admit it. Maybe I didn't give you all the pieces, but I know you won't need them. You're something special, Thesis. Well, I think this last one will be enough. I've been aware of your observations. Remember your suspicions about the monoliths? Eureka! You were right. The question is why? Our friend Evan adored Clover, and he wanted to leave him with a little present as the final goodbye. One that involved an island capable of doing what the new message said. You follow me? No. No, no, no. So are you still wondering why you're here? Did we just get teleported? Dot. Is this the right thing? I'm not sure what right even is anymore. Clover? I've been thinking. I've gotta tell you something. I'm listening. My name is not Benet. It's Desus. Desus and more. Now's not the time for jokes, Benet. Just shut up and listen. Sorry, I'm all ears. Ever since I arrived on the island, I can't with this. It's too much for me. Clover, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Hey, relax, okay? Everything will be okay. I'm here with you. Tell me what's going on. Why do the worst things always happen to the best people? Why? It's always the same. It's so unfair. Well, I like to think the universe has a plan for all of us. Besides, if I hadn't been sick, I would have never known you, right? You idiot! Why didn't you tell me? I didn't want my disease to mark me. I didn't want to be treated differently. I wouldn't have treated you differently. Nay, you're doing it right now. It's just that... It's okay, Benet. Breathe in. What is it that you wanted to tell me? Ever since I arrived on the island, I couldn't get this coincidence out of my head. But I think I understand everything now. It's not that the island is making us immortal, rather, the island is frozen in time. Do you understand? Time is not passing here. What's the difference? You arrived here before me. Time stopped for you the moment you set foot on this island, but it didn't stop for everyone else. You left home and came here to save your sister when she was just a baby. But time went on normally for me, till I grew up and came here, and that's why we're meeting each other now. I know it's hard to believe, but I'm Desus, Clover. You're Desus. What? What are you saying? When I took this job, they gave me a false name. They told me not to reveal the real one, until now. And I think it's because they didn't want you to know from the beginning because of how absurd this all sounds. But now that you figured out what the artifact is, it makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? She's been looking all this time and she grew up. He thought she was gonna die. Maybe they found a cure. Go on. Your name is Desus Amor? It is. How? How did you recover? It looks like I was never sick in the first place, Clover. It was just you. When Evan gave you the notebook and sent you here, he stayed and looked after me, didn't he? He was going to look after Desus while I was here, but that was just a little while. Pretty much a day ago. No, Clover. It was years ago. Time went by and you never came back. While on the island, we don't feel the passage of time. It doesn't affect us. That's why our watches stop while we're here. Evan must have thought you had died, that you'd never come back. He had no other choice but to look after me. Obviously, he thought that it wouldn't last long. He thought that sooner or later my time would also come. But seeing how things turned out, it seems that time never came. I imagine that when he realized I wasn't sick, he decided to search a place for me. A family. And he did a good job of it. Until today, I never knew I had a brother. Actually, I never knew where I really came from. After a long time, I'm guessing that he found out how the island works. He assumed you'd still be here, that from your perspective, you had just arrived. After that, he contacted me, pretending to be Upbring. He sent me here with the excuse of finding Evan, so that I would meet you. The only restriction they gave me was to hide my real name no matter what. believe it's because they didn't want you to realize it was me from the beginning. First, you needed to figure out how the island works. Just think about it. It all makes sense that way. Neither of us would have believed any of this if we were told about it from the start. No one said it was a bad thing. No, this is one of those, like, sweet sides. I'm, like, trying not to cry because I'm reading out loud. That's why he didn't tell me either. He wanted us to discover it by ourselves. We had to wait for this moment. Are you sure about what you're saying? Can I trust you? Just look at me, Clover. It's me. I can't. I can't believe it. Thesis. 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 Is it really you? You've been right in front of me all this time? Yes, Clover, it's me. You've grown so much. Thesis, can I hug you? Of course you can, you idiot. Aww. Thesis, I was so scared. So afraid of losing you. Ever since we lost Mom and Dad, I only had you. And I didn't want to lose what I love the most. But it doesn't matter. None of that matters, now that I know you're fine, because that's what I've always wanted. Aww. Can't believe how much you've grown. Are you staying healthy? Tell me about your friends, Thesis. Do they take good care of you? Has it really been years? I've got so many questions, dear sister. What happened to Evan? And why did he use a different name with me? It was just a fake name he used to hide from the world. It was all part of his plan. He wanted to surprise us. He did it for us. Well, he managed. That guy, I suppose he wasn't that selfish after all. Hey, why are you crying? Why are you crying? I'm not crying, you're crying. Aren't you happy to see me again after all these years? I'm happy. That's all. Me too. I don't ever want this moment to end. I'm so happy I could die right now. From now on, everything will be better. I guess I'll have to stay here if I don't want my time to come. You'd better visit. And above all that... Clover? What's the matter? Just feeling a little dizzy, don't worry. Clover? What's wrong? Clover! Hey! Wake up! What's happening? Get up! Someone help! Clover? Say something to me, please! Oh, I'm supposed to move. You're not from here, are you? Wait a second. The hobo? The hobo? It's not over yet? I think you're confusing me with someone else. What brings you here, fella? I'd like to, ask you about Clover. Clover? I've never met a boy with such a kind heart. Boy. Ever since he knew about my knee, he does the grocery shopping for me. Can you believe it? He sure knows how to make an old man happy. A shame he's going through all that, don't you agree? Huh? Stop talking nonsense, would you? I don't get all the young people slang these days. I'm talking about his disease and his remaining days. What did you say? Is he ill? Didn't you know? Why does nobody ever tell me anything? Well, doesn't matter. Thanks for your time. Hey, I'm truly sorry, but right now I don't have a... Oh, no. I didn't come for that. I just wanted to ask you about Clover. Clover? He's the personification of humility. If there's anything he loves, it's his little sister. Between you and me, he's a better father than a bunch of folks around here. How long since you knew about his condition? Huh? What are you talking about? He's going through a lethal disease in the... Blah, blah, blah. He's going through a lethal disease in an advanced state. So you weren't aware? Huh? Who told you that? He himself. I thought you knew. I had no idea. Since when? I'm afraid I'm not aware of the details. That's all I know. Anyways, thanks for your time. What? The dog knows everything. Can I pet the dog? Yes! Oh! The tag says Apollo. Can pet the dog? Love it. Instantly a good game. Hey, kid. I wanted to, ask if you know a guy named Clover. Clover? Oh, yeah, he's my friend, you know. One day we were playing Blissball with my friends, and he was just walking by. He realized that they had left me out because I wasn't that good. He approached me and said, "Ignore them. Blissball is for losers. Do you know how to play Spy Master?" I didn't, so he invited me to his house and taught me. Ever since, I have won every single one of the Spy Master tournaments at school. I'm sure you'd beat me too. By any chance, did you know he was sick? Unfortunately, it's unlikely that he'll get better. And, he doesn't have many days left. Huh? What did you say? I don't believe you. He would have told me. You're lying. It's a lie. It's a lie. You're a liar. Hey, easy. Liar. Hey, kid, wait. I'm sorry for my grandson. The thing is, this news isn't just shocking for us, it's also really devastating. Clover is like a member of our family. Can't imagine why he wouldn't have told us. So he wouldn't worry you. Sure, he didn't want to worry us. Thank you. He hasn't been the same since his father died. It hurt us all, but he's had it the worst. He must really be going through a nightmare. Is there really nothing we can do? If we had money, it wouldn't make a difference. According to Clover, there's no treatment. So we'll just have to wait and be with him until... There's always the legend. The legend? Bastion again with that? What's he talking about? It's an old fairy tale from around here. It's no fairy tale. Bastion, where did you get that? I told you it was real. We found it with Cecil in a strange shrine when we were playing in the woods. What is this legend about, and what is that notebook? It's an old tale that says something about a hidden island that holds the secret to eternal life. Though nobody has found it and ever lived to tell about it. And this legendary notebook, so it is said, reveals its location. Hey you, stranger. What, me? Come here. I don't know who you think you are. Clover telling you his secrets doesn't make you special. I'm still his best friend, understand? Bastion. All right. Sorry. In any case, stranger, I'd like to ask you a favor. Could you find the island for me? I don't want for Clover to leave us. And it may be our last hope. I do it myself, but Mom won't let me be outside after 8 o'clock. Bastion, leave the poor man alone. Leave it to me. Do you really plan on going? It's just a fairy tale. I've got nothing to lose. In that case, I'll lend you my boat. I'll also make a bag of supplies for you. Well, hey, that doesn't sound half bad. We'll help in any way we can. Any friend of Clover's is our friend too. Friend, huh? I'll leave immediately. Goodbye, thesis. Achievement. Oh, great. How am I supposed to go back now? You broke it? The island, huh? Time to discover if they say about you is true. Don't tell me I have to redo every single puzzle. Okay, first word. Guess I'll be here for a while. No, thank God. Dang it. Just a few basic ones and a lot of talking. Cool. Oh, that is not the right thing. Oh, wait, maybe. Shoot, I messed up. Damn it. That... no. Okay. No! I missed my jump. Are you having fun time with this game? I'm almost done. I had a couple tricky ones. And I almost cried at the reunion scene. Oh wait, hang on. How long has he been on this island? Scrawny needs a treat. Good boy. I guess it's time. Thanks for the kitty cat treat, Tommy. Let's see. Eternal as a sun, our sacred place is not, nor will become eternal he who looks for eternity. Because the same man who, on this land, all ego abandons, will know the search of it meaning lacks. Only consciousness was and is forever, my endless true eternity. What? What the hell is that supposed to mean? That it doesn't exist? Nah, I must have read it wrong. Eternal is not, nor will become, meaning lacks. What am I supposed to do? Clover. Please don't die. Aww. Cute baby. See, Vincent? I don't know what kind of fool you take me for. You don't need to be a genius to realize you're hiding from something. And if I win, I want you to go back and face it. Hello? Hello? I was wondering if we could meet, please. Huh? Who is this? It's me. Who? You've got to be kidding me. Vincent, is that you? I'm not gonna lie here, I was pretty sure you were dead. At this point, I know you probably hate me, but I really need to talk to you. We're talking right now, aren't we? Face to face. I want us to settle this once and for all. Where are you? Write down the following coordinates. Okay. And don't worry, it's a safe place. Should I come alone or can I bring someone? Are they trustworthy? He's my right-hand man. I suppose that's no problem. Another cast member? Well, by God, what do we have here? If it isn't the protege, the most brilliant and promising mind the world has ever known. He who will guide humanity to a better world. Are you done? Have you been here all this time? What the heck is this place? Anyway, are you gonna tell me why you brought me here? Nicola's been waiting for me on the other side. I want to reveal the truth to the world. Oh, you were serious? Let me get this straight, Vincent. You are returning to me what is mine? That's the least an author can demand, right? After all these years, you just show up all of a sudden and you deign to do what you should have done from the start. Were you expecting a prize or something? Dude, you're something else, all right. You're still acting like I'm the one responsible for all this. Like I was the only Evan. You were as much a part of this as me. Why then was revealing the truth my responsibility? What was stopping you? You could have spoken up at any time, but you kept quiet. You did exactly the same thing I did. You want to know the teeny little difference, my old friend? You were the face. Let me ask you something. What do you think would happen if Andre Ager decides to reveal the truth to the world? It'd just be one of those tabloids where an ex-employee from Area 51 reveals top-secret info. No matter how plausible the testimony, the man never has proof. People don't believe him. Is it because he's lying? Most likely. But in any cases, it's the other way around. Of course, the government won't keep files in his name. And of course, they'd scrub every last shred of evidence suggesting he ever worked there. The absence of proof, paradoxically, becomes the proof. I'm not lying. I did work there, but they erased all the files and then my memories. Ring any bells? My name doesn't mean anything. However, if Mr. Evan Goldstein himself comes out and says something, that's a different story. And you know how people love faces. The story of the poor orphan kid who becomes a brilliant millionaire and wins everybody's heart. They don't seem to realize they've been told the same old story over and over again. And still they always fall for it. I'm sure they would believe any nonsense that comes out of your mouth. We're doomed as a species, no doubt about it. I may be more Evan than you, but as far as people are concerned, you, and only you, are Evan. That is why, my friend, the responsibility was on your shoulders. But instead, you just ran away. You ran away taking everything that should have been mine. Seems you weren't so upset with what they created after all. Do you think I enjoyed doing that? Do you think I had a good time seeing you like that? Do you think I didn't feel like the scum of the earth? Do you have the slightest clue the hell I've been through since then? Why do you think I ran away? I couldn't take being a part of that anymore. You could have talked to me. We could have found a way. Why do you think I brought you here? I know I should have done it sooner, but I couldn't. Andre, I couldn't. They were keeping an eye on me more than you. I was the public figure, after all. And I was so little, I could barely understand what was going on. I didn't know who to call for help. I didn't have anyone. They kept me alone and talked away. I was so scared. That's about to change. Don't you get it, Andre? It was never about us. I'm not your enemy, nor are you mine. We've got one enemy in common, and ones who put us through all of this. The ones who put us up through all of this. The ones who created Evan. And I'm sure they also wanted this. To separate us. To sow resentment between us. To keep us silent. To keep us alone against the world. This is what they always wanted. Are you gonna keep doing what they want? I didn't bring you here to keep fighting. So what do you plan to do? Hold some press conference and spit everything out? Do you think that scenario ends with you alive and breathing? They'll chase you forever, you know how that ends. I know, and I don't care. I've got nothing left to lose. Don't worry. I won't mention you. What the hell? Toss my name in too. What? If you're going to sync up Bring, we have to do it right. I'm in. Whatever it takes to tear them apart. Though they're so large, it might not make any difference. Andre, guess I'm not the only one who's changed. What I'm trying to say here is, for all the pain I've caused, I just wanted to say that from the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry. I thought those words would never come out of your mouth. Are you feeling okay? Did you come to some spiritual retreat and find yourself? Seriously, where the hell are we? Well, actually, it's a long story. I think we've exhausted Nicola's patience as well. Well, alright. I'm sorry to say it really is a very long story, so I'd settle in. Alright. I came here because it is believed that this island keeps a secret of eternal life. See that line of monoliths that goes all along the seashore? They're hieroglyphs, and... Wait, I know this story. You do? Years ago, I heard rumors about Upbring having a secret base in a place like this. Those guys are everywhere, huh? I didn't believe it then. Me neither. But in any case, the immortality thing is a lie. I just finished translating all the monoliths. It's obvious it's a lie. I'm surprised you fell for something like that. Any ideas? Should I have some? No. I just hoped you'd come up with something. You're the genius after all. Everybody seems to believe that genius and magician are the same thing. I can't perform miracles, Vincent. So there's nothing we can do? Just joking. I'm not being completely honest with you. I can perform miracles, and I do have ideas. Really? Though that doesn't mean you're going to like what I'm going to suggest. Guess it's better than nothing. I'm all ears. What does the message say? Eternal as the sun in our sacred place is not, nor will become eternal he who looks for eternity, because the same man who, on this land, all ego abandons, will know the search of it meaning lacks. Only consciousness was and is forever, my endless true eternity. It's perfect. But somewhat long, don't you think? We could make some changes. Changes? We could modify the message. What for? And how the heck do you expect us to rewrite them? I don't speak ancient hieroglyph puzzle. I didn't say anything about rewriting them. Wait here. Where are you going? Vincent, come here. What is he up to? What the heck are you doing? Look at this. Oh! You opened a portal on top of the monolith that leads to the same monolith? You weren't paying attention, were you? Look closer. It's different. Did you exchange them? The one from our left is now to our right and vice versa. Andre, just what are you up to? I was wondering if it would be difficult to form a new message based on the original. In As soon as you read it to me, I realized it wouldn't be. We just exchange some monoliths and repeat others. Indeed, something totally different could be achieved, with a message somewhat opposite than the original. This one's the original, right? 46 monoliths, 46 words, but I propose the following. 28 monoliths, 28 words. Notice that I'm only changing the order of some words or repeating them. And finally, I discard the unnecessary ones. Eternal is my son, and eternal will become he who not abandons our sacred place, because only on this land the same man is forever, and this true eternity. Still don't get why we want to do that. Look, I've got an idea. Well, why don't you let me do the talking and you keep your questions for the end? Go on. Your friend Clover, right? What is it that he wants the most above all things? To not die? Vincent, you really suck at this. Based on your descriptions, Clover only cares about one thing. His sister. Doesn't matter if he saves himself or not. He just cares about saving Desus. And what we could do is give him precisely that. Or more accurately, we could make him believe that. I'm going to tell you this now. We can't save him. Either him nor her. They're on death's doorstep already. There's nothing we can... But we can make him believe the opposite. Imagine the following scenario. You go back to Clover's house with a notebook in your hands. You tell him, Clover, it's real. The legend is real. You give him the notebook and you tell him to come here for the artifact. Oh, it was all fake. You offer to take care of Desus in the meantime. Clover, filled with hope, heads to the island, and he starts to decipher the message, monolith after monolith. Remember, though, that this isn't the original message, but ours. Anyways, during his journey, Clover discovers someone else was also sent to the island. It's a girl who's also looking for something there. The girl decides to join him in his search, and they become close. Clover completes the message. He learns that the whole island is the artifact, and that the immortality is granted by the island from the moment you step on its shores. Bit of disappointment sinks into Clover, now that he knows the artifact is not something he can take home to Desus, but suddenly, the girl comes up with a theory that it wasn't immortality that the island granted, but rather that the island exists outside of time as we know it. I realize what happened. It's a whole setup to make him feel like I guess it's a whole setup to make him feel like he did save his sister, or that he didn't fail his sister. I guess. I don't know if I'm relaying that properly. It's a setup. Time doesn't pass normally on the island, and as a result, hours, days, months, and years didn't pass as usual there, making everything and everyone on it unaging, immortal, and eternal. That's when the girl also discovers that she is actually Desus, Clover's sister, who had been sent by you, due to the temporary gap that was generated because, remember, Clover arrived first. Desus was able to reach his age outside the island and then head there years later. Clover obviously doesn't notice that span of years because he was on the island the whole time. In any case, getting back to the story, and just when Clover thought everything was lost, he realizes that what he's been looking for has been in front of him the whole time. Desus also reveals that she was never sick in the first place. Clover, seeing that his sister has grown and lived a good life, that she's all right and that they can still keep seeing one another as long as he stays there, becomes happy. All of his worries vanish, a smile spreads across his face. He decides to stay and live on the island and, to postpone his death forever. Following days are happy, they're perfect. Desus visits him from time to time, until the day comes when Clover eventually dies. But he dies believing everything, he dies happy. It's beautiful, fantastic. The audience cries, laughs. Cue the applause. What do you think? This all just came to me. Brilliant, isn't it? The fact that he thought of all that ahead of time? What? How do you feel about platformers and visual novels, Tommy? As if it was the ending of some emotional video game. It's the most twisted thing I've ever heard. I knew you wouldn't like it. You never like my ideas. Just listen to what you're saying. It's absurd. Vincent, look at this damn place. Eternal life, an ancient civilization, a message engraved on monoliths. Don't you think it's already absurd enough? Do you really think adding some extra details would make it less believable? Isn't this what you wanted? Doing something for him? Maybe we can't avoid his leaving this world, but we can at least direct how he leaves it. Giving him a worthy end, full of adventure and emotion, and die believing a lie. Look, Vincent, I'm sure that today somebody died believing you're a genius. It was their truth their whole life. The truth only ceased to be true when you find out it's a lie, and Clover will never find out. Although it won't be the truth for us, it will be for him. Even though if that truth just lasts an ephemeral moment. You can decorate it as much as you like, a lie is a lie. And just, it's not right. It doesn't feel right. I want to believe everybody deserves a happy ending, and suddenly that's not right. Oh, lies were a lie. What's the difference? Do you want to do something for Clover or not? Didn't you say you'd do something for him? Let me recall. What was the other option? Oh yeah, leave him to die at home with the baby who also dies. In absolute solitude. But anyway, I'm not going to judge you. It is your decision after all. Suck at it, but I like to watch it only. That's fair. The story is pretty intriguing. Not sure how much you've been paying attention to it, but the story is pretty intriguing. Where are you going? Aren't we going to join poor Clover on his final days? Time passes while we ponder. Wait. Yes? The message? Your message is shorter than the original. What are you going to do with the remaining monoliths? You'd be surprised of all the problems that high-powered explosives can solve. You're gonna blow them up? What, afraid someone's going to hear us? We're in the middle of nowhere. The girl. Who's the girl? Who's Thesis? An actress? No idea. We'll find someone. Promise me. Promise me whoever she is, that she agrees with all of this. Let her know all the details. I promise. Andre, do you really believe something like this could work out? I don't have the slightest idea. But you know how much I indulge in making an idea come true when it takes hold of me. I hope you know what you're doing. Tell me how I can help. Oh, no, leave it to me. I'll take care of all the island business. You make sure to convince Clover to come here and take care of the baby. And when this is all over, we'll bring down Upbring together, like old times. You can trust me. Oh, you watched on TV's channel already. Gotcha. It was all a lie. Where am I? These sheets. I'm not at home, but I feel like I am. Oh, my head hurts. I don't know how I got here. Last thing I remember is doing that whole act in front of Clover. Clover. I need to see if he's alright. So much light. Can I believe it was all a lie? Well, yeah, now. Aww. You know, Clover, I always thought I had everything. Everything anybody could ever want. Money, fame, power. Funny thing is, when I disappeared, no one really cared. I was all over the news, sure, but there wasn't anyone genuinely worried about me. No one wondering if I was okay, and honestly, I don't blame them. But it's when I asked the neighbors about you that I realized that actually, I never had anything. Rest in peace, friend. Rest in peace, Thesis. Look who just woke up. Don't tell me you don't find it strange. What? Him, dying at such a convenient moment. Too convenient, I'd say. If that happened just a few hours earlier, everything would have gone to waste. How did you know so precisely when it would happen? Huh. I didn't. That's reassuring. Oh, good. Now... You put the nectar in the bottle. What a jerk! Oh, good. Now, are you going to start preaching to me about right and wrong, too? What? Why are you looking at me like that? Hey, I just lied to him. He lied to the whole world. He deserved a little punishment, didn't he? Besides, he went to talk to her. He'll find out eventually. Do you think he'll get mad? Of course he will. But then he'll remember that my way of doing things once again worked. And he'll forget about it. I want to ask you something. You really believe that if she had known everything from the start, her connection with Clover would have been as authentic as it was? Nobody wants to be part of a farce. I didn't force anyone to do anything. She saw all his pain and lying to him was the least she could do. She decided to do it. But it's not about lying or telling the truth, nor is it about doing the right thing, nor the wrong thing. It's about getting results. But I guess it's easier to just call me the movie's villain. I guess we all have our little lies. Achievement! You did it! I did it! So... I already forgot his name. Not Vincent. The other one. The really smart one that foresaw everything. Who's standing in front of the graves right now with the bowl cut. Where was I going with that? You realize what he did with Thesis? With Thesis? The actress? No, I realized what he did with, Clover. He poisoned him so that he died at a convenient time. I forgot where I was going with that train of thought. Oh, he reminded me of the doctors from To the Moon. Like, no, you can't save your friend, but we can make sure that he dies happy. She wasn't an actress. The Thesis thing is the most messed up part in your opinion. Was she not an actress? Was her name not actually Thesis? And he just said, hey, call yourself Benny. While you're there, don't tell him what your real name is. And then gave her another, like a false family name and told her what the situation was. It was actually Thesis? How did she grow up? So get this, I'm listening. While the credits roll, I'm gonna find a target. But yes, get this. I still don't quite understand what happened with Thesis. She was a random person named Thesis, not his sister. The sister's dead, yeah. But at the flower field, when she was talking with the asshole, she realized his plan. Yeah, while he was explaining everything. And then she just decided to play along. And then she got upset that she was playing along. It was like she knew she was lying. He says, choose to pretend to be the sister and lie to Clover, hence why she was saying, like, is this the right thing to do? So he could die happy or tell the truth and ruin everything. So he gambled. He gambled. Yeah, he 5D chessed everybody. That was like full-on 5D chess. Not a gamble? Not a gamble? Do you think he can read people that well? It's a manipulator trick? I see it. Oh my gosh, how long has Catherine been streaming? And would it be mean to go over there? If she tells the truth, he suffers no blame, and she's the terrible person. Oh my gosh, that's true. If she doesn't, then he gets all the credit, and the girl is the one who feels bad. Oh, that's so dirty. That is so dirty. Go see Catherine? Yeah, I'm okay with that. So, was that sad? It was like a happy sad. But the end was like a, this is really shitty, why do all the good people die? Sad. Because all the island people only had good things to say about him. You do stuff like that all the time? tFaYue, that's bad. Even if it yields results, that's bad. But no, my heart kind of resonated with the island folk. A Plague Tale was a lot sadder. I think it's because, like, the player's hand had to do the action of what happened to Hugo, and that made me very sad. I'm a teacher. My job is literally to do anything to achieve results. Touché. Touché.